We're live! Our producer just told me that, so I'm just saying that as well. Welcome back on into ESL Challenger League Season 43. We're taking playoffs away with the second map of our opening series. Nouns and Ironblood, with Nouns taking the lead, and they also get to head to their map pick. So why not keep up the pace by running it down middle on the pistol round? But Nouns seem like they have the solution for that. I'm fine. Hi. They just found the bomb. And that guy just telling you there's the bomb there, his name's Cole. He's pretty cool. And I got Munster by my side as well. They have the bomb, and they're defending it well here, Cole. That's what I'll say.
No kidding. They're able to lock things down. Shane finding even further success. Oh, that was a bit of an awkward one right there. Dropping the bomb. It was the last player trying to make it up. Banana. A bit of unfortunate there for Nouns, but still, it's a great way to start things off for Ironblood.
Was that a little too quick? Or is that too fast for Nouns, or? Nah, surely not, right?
Seems to be on par.
Yeah. You know, the one thing we get about this is it's not like it's not comprehensible Counter-Strike, but it's like the Coliseum. It's like fun, a little barbaric. Yeah, there you go.
Do you think we're gonna see constant fights towards middle again?
That's what
they just did in the pistol.
This is not
just a five-man brawl towards
that
mid.
That brawl might have shifted over to Banana, but it's still a little early to tell. We'll see.
Okay.
I mean, I know Nouns is a type of team that likes to do really aggressive bracket takes, so maybe we'll see some of that happening in middle, just not deep at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit of a B. Oh, they've just snuck through in towards Coffins right now. And now it's only Droid. He has nowhere to run because there are players behind you. Yeah, no clue on that one. Dare, though, the FAMAS does strike down Stamina. And it's gonna be a brawl in the back halls. The Tech-9's up close, but not able to get the job done. No bomb plant even just yet. It's just Cynic having to reload that FAMAS and stuck out towards the dark corner. That's gonna be Ironblood with the quick 2-0.
That fast retake there is crucial. They had waited for the bomb to go down before they tried to. They would have lost the backhall's control, and that retake would have been near impossible.
Do you think it was better for Nouns to fight there because of the kind of worry of that aggression that was coming through from Ironblood, or should they maybe held in more passive positions?
In that type of strat where you're smoking deep spawn and you're kind of wrapping around the backhauls like that, you kind of have to try and hold on to the backhauls control, because if the CTs start their retake, they're going to want to get it, and if you don't have players that are ready to go, especially with that weaker weaponry, then you're probably not going to hold the site successfully. So I think both teams played that well. I think the frags just happened to go out in Ironblood's favor.
A deagle. I'm just gonna say that. Not saying much.
It's true.
A nice deagle.
This cool deagle. Please, nice skin on that.
I just want to let the suspense hit. Can we just like build some suspense here?
The suspense of Carson walking into 4 players in brackets.
Everyone was on the edge of their
seats, wondering which way that would go.
Yeah, no way. Stamina actually has hit a timing here. If Dare decides to walk back into this angle, things get weird. But in a 3v5, well, the best you could hope for is a cool deagle headshot. And oh, he found. Oh, he got another. Oh, good. No way.
Is he good for 3?
No. If he hit that one, I'm just saying he's cheating, and we're turning this one off. But now up towards the lane, he ran down. No way! The Deagles, my goodness!
Wow. They're both really low HP though, so this is a very doable retake for Droid.
Ooh,
oh my God.
They're playing headshot angles, but it seems like Droid, he's got it in him. Does he? Just around the boxes? Oh no, what a beautiful round that would have been.
Very valiant effort there from Nouns.
Oh, let's go. Oh, no!
No!
There you go. That is so sick, though. Look at the awareness. I mean, obviously, you know that there's one brackets from Carson's earlier death, but still, that's just so sick. And honestly, a great round from Nouns, even though they do lose it.
Oh, yeah, those are big kills. That's really going to keep Ironblood's economy in check.
Iron in their blood.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
Ironblood's blood pumping.
I mean, they're essentially forced to rebuy every single rifle they had that round. So it's gonna be a. There's gonna be.
I mean, that's
big
like the
round
dream
here.
eco. That's a
Yeah.
dream eco. I mean, Stamina even gotten off out of that equation, which is just incredible. So down banana we go. Maybe the start of a trend.
Yeah, it might not be towards middle anymore. It might be banana where we see this constant aggression. Although again, Nouns on their T side taking a much more level approach here, waiting out that early utility, and
That's
I don't
pretty
mind that a bit.
surprising that they're choosing to give up banana control after dedicating so many resources to taking it. Because you can see now they only have a molly and a smoke left, essentially, after using so much of their util early to take that control. And Nouns are really easily going to be able to retake banana control with minimal utility here.
I think they're not even using a flash. They're gonna
Yeah.
go for the shot. That's so wondrous from Stamina. So aware of that possibility, and now Dare has to come running back, but it's not like he has any utility. I mean, Shane doesn't have any utility. There's no stopping this. Dare's gonna have to run through the smoke and brawl. He's blind, and they're in.
That's a really good flashes. Secondary. Dare was the last little bit of hope to maybe equalize right there, and he gets fully blind as soon as he comes through the smoke. Great decision to call this one off from the rest
Yeah,
of the
they
roster.
have to save.
Yep.
I'm really
They still
curious
have to worry about.
as to why they chose to just completely give up banana like that.
Oh, and it gets worse.
Yeah.
I don't think they're saving many of these guns. They're already
Stamina's
on.
already up.
It's a
deep,
full
or
hunt.
mid.
It's Stamina. What a shot.
Dude. This
These
guy's an upper.
nuts here are gonna be real hard on their economy.
Have I missed something about Stamina's opping prowess, or?
Apologize, didn't
I
recognize
could
the
be
game.
completely wrong, but I'm kind of sure that I heard somewhere in the past that before he was IGLing, he was opping. But this had to have been a long time ago, because as long as
Yeah.
I can remember, he was IGLing.
Dude.
Shot.
Wow. That is sick.
But I
That's
could
a
also
sick
just
shot.
be completely wrong. So
I
don't
no, I
quote
think
me.
you're right. I think you're right. I think he mentioned it to me one time that he had opt. Maybe it was like on the Supernova team that they had back in when he played Advanced, something
yeah,
like
maybe
that.
something like that. Yeah.
But either way, that's still super impressive. That's hard to do, and I was gonna talk about him immediately getting into an AWP on the first gun round, which is interesting because a lot of teams maybe feel out if they need the op on the T side of Inferno, but they certainly know what's necessary here.
I think it's a part of
Oh,
it is
boy.
also that a lot of teams like to focus having utility on their T side, so the opper isn't generally left with enough money to buy the op in the early rounds of the T half. But those Deagle kills were pretty big and building up some money for him, so I think he was comfortably able to get utility and an op early in the game.
I'm wondering what aspect Semphis adds to this team on the Nouns camp. I feel like he's been a bit of a vocal person in it. I mean, certainly at like the RMR, he was kind of one of the spiritual leaders, is what I'll say. I don't know.
The motivation, he
Yeah.
is the team motivation.
Yeah.
He also has played at a high level too, so I imagine he has some tips on land. I know it was like some of the players, bwills like second lane was the RMR, his first was frag right before it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I would imagine that players are gonna be less inclined to misbehave when they turn around and they see someone like Semphis standing behind them. So that might be his role in the team, but I really couldn't say. I do know that Semphis is a smart guy and an experienced player, so likely adds a lot of tactical depth to the team as well.
Oof. This is rough. This is really rough. They've already lost Shane on the site. Dare is pinned down in pit. They've made the right call on this. They attack the weak site with 5 seconds on the clock. They get the bomb down and it's time to save.
They threw a smoke inside of pit. That wasn't Dare's smoke. He still had his smoke to underhand. They threw on the execute a smoke down. That I haven't seen that one before from a T side perspective. Maybe just to nullify the one way that's so often used.
Really annoying to deal with as well. And it forces you out in the open, which also makes you eat those flashes that they do put in.
Thing?
The CT's one way, because what a lot of CTs will do is they'll drop a one way in pit to deny the Molotov into pit, but also give them a chance to duel the run into site. But if you smoke into Big Pit on top of their smoke, then it like denies them that ability to fight the lane run into sight. And they're basically just trapped inside Pit and they can't do anything.
Super useful.
Yeah.
Pretty sick stuff right there. It certainly helped Dare's position. He was kind of nullified essentially. And again, I think they're doing a decent job at keeping him at bay right now. He's on 6-3, but they've been pulling things back for the most part. And on some of the gun rounds, he just hasn't been able to level his op too effectively.
Once again, they're attacking the weak site. Carson has heard the drop into mini pit, also holding this angle just so powerful, cutting off all those rotations, trying to dive into the power position that is that A site. So you're going to see this arch wrap begin to materialize. Player spotted out towards that big pit position. Carson, it's tough to close it down, and actually the USP is Snav finds a headshot. At the back of the site, though, Dare is a dead man, very much so. He'll get pulverized, and it's going to be this 2v4. You might consider holding on to the armor, or you might consider fighting Droid. Well, and both Intra are going to fall to Cynic, and that's the third round up for Nouns.
Not too bad. Good recovery here off the rough pistol for Nouns as well. Again, I'm liking what I'm getting out of them very early on. I feel like they're giving themselves these like very late executes, and then they still always have a little bit of time for things to go wrong for them to find the entries to get a little bit of trading done. Super promising, but Ironblood switching things up. They've got a 4-player A stack, and now they do look to meet it down mid.
All right, well, it's not going to quite work, though. Cynic gets past them, but 2 kills go back in kind for both squads. 3v3 early, but Intra is still in a compromised position towards middle. Looking for some help in the form of Dare. That peek goes right across. His stamina going to be ready for Intra. This close angle. Is Carson going to call that clear? If Nouns make assumptions, that could cost them. Intra is going to push past the smoke just on the edge. And Stamina is going to swing into him. 12 HP the difference, but there's no way you're escaping this one, right? Smoked out. Carson, he's just going to walk through it. Here's the fallback, not escaping that one. 2 versus 2 now, with 50 seconds left. Snav now, his turn. He's going to try and make a play. But it instead, it could cost him.
They can't peek up underpass, though.
I can't believe it. They're going to peek up underpass. Snav, oh, he looks away. It could not be worse. But the flank, it doesn't matter. He spins and hits the headshot.
Very lucky recovery there.
Oh my.
Oh.
That's a gut punch.
Yeah, that's a rough round to lose right there for Ironblood.
Feels like just nothing could go right for them. They had everything going so good. It was looking so promising. I mean, again, even that late little mid play coming through the smoke to get him out of there for Snav. He thought he was able to escape, but that's brutal. Oh, it was like whack-a-mole right there as well. Just, it's a perfect angle to wait for it, but no luck.
Some would say tragic, really.
Ugh.
But then you move past that. You try to get back into the game, right? So. Oh, I forgot to mention CJ with that wall, with those wall bangs, dealing some good damage to Snav. It doesn't get easier on the pistols, or maybe it does. I shouldn't speak too soon here, Cole.
I think you're too far off it. They still lost A, and there's the only one here to help out, and unfortunately he only has a USP, so taken down pretty quickly. Droid long distance with the 5.7. That gun's pretty good up close, but that distance, it's not most effective.
I've noticed that the 5.7's become a lot more meta in like CT4 spies rather than purchasing deagles these days.
The gun is just too good, man. I
really
mean,
is.
you can one-tap people if you're close enough. So if you can play like on a close angle somewhere, then it's just 20 bullets with one-tap potential for
Why did they give that thing
$500.
20 bullets? I don't know why.
It's worth the money. Like, the Deagle also has one-tap potential, but you only get 7 bullets, and it's more expensive.
And it's a little bit more risky. You have only like 1 or 2 chances with the Deagle, really.
And the 5.7, you can just rip it. You can just shoot 20 bullets back to back. No problem.
I've always thought of it as a bit of a noob cannon because the recoil for the 5.7 also just goes directly up. So if you aim at the body, you're like guaranteed headshots.
Yeah, I think something definitely needs to happen there with that gun, but not the time or place for that discussion.
People haven't realized the power, the potential. Oh my goodness! See ya. That truly is one of the Counter-Strike moments. Coming into the site though, Snap, they're making it work. They are making it work. It's a 2v2. A good flick there from Stamina though keeps Nouns in contention. Droid has just got past this lane angle, and they will have to be aware of it. A good flash keeps them suppressed for just a moment. It's gonna have to be a good flick out of Stamina. The angle not good for him, but he didn't realize it. Droid had no clue. And it's time to save. Wow, that's tragic.
Can't really afford to go for an A-side retake. Op, no kit as well. That would have been certain death for Dare.
Was this the first or second round that Dare had the op out? I think it was the first.
Second,
right?
It's second, third. I think he saved it.
Oh yeah,
he saved it as well.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much impact yet from him with the op on this map. So, kind of interested to see how they're gonna adjust maybe the way he's playing around the map with the op to find him some opening kills or to hold down some map control.
It's been weird because he didn't get anything on the first gun round. Second time he had it when he saved it, he was in pit with it, and that's when they threw that pit execute with the smoke and stuff. So I mean that's just unfortunate. And then that round he's over towards B, so I think they're already attempting somewhat of the adjustment, and he hasn't really been able to get too much done.
Pretty disjointed buy here coming out from Iron Blood.
Yeah, I mean it's more of the buy for next round type of rounds. So you see a mix of guns.
Yeah.
Up toward. Oh, this is. Oh my goodness! You see the head
there.
Yeah. Yep.
That happens to the best of us.
It's a desk slam moment sometimes. I think that's been the story of this game. Have they missed? Like they just could basically be going around one-tapping everyone. Like what is going on?
They're gonna execute into B though. This is where the last 2 players are, and they know that A's clear.
Oh, but not the kill there for Droid. That shot from Dare.
Oh. Now they know Dare's here. Yeah, okay. Bomb is actually running away. That's good.
I like how Cynic is still pushing the issue, trying to take this op away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, getting rid of this op will be big for them.
We're just gonna keep him held in place. They're planting the bomb on the other bomb site while they're going for the hunt. Dare. No, he couldn't hit the shot. He's dead. And that's 7 now for Nouns. In a row, by the way. That's tough.
Oh, he's not happy about that one. That looked like it went right through him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll run it back one more time. Let's see.
Come on now.
Oh, nice
what
shot
happened there?
Yeah.
Dang.
I would say a little bit of movement and accuracy in there as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
Still gets it again though. That's good. All that loss bonus. That maybe isn't as good as you would hope, but aggression down banana, and this time bwills takes it. Oh no! Double entry again. They try and switch things up. They try and take early control, and now it's just completely throw a fast banana take out of the woodworks.
Good movement while blind, I'll think, said there for Dare. Full white, able to reposition to the back of sight and snag a kill, but there's no surviving after that. And I think that is going to be curtains on this one. Interest made a ton of noise as well. And yep, Carson, I think he's just heard it. And, ooh, nice shot. Did Carson not realize where he was getting up? I don't know. I honestly
I think he heard the player all mid trying to swing him, so he turned to try and fight him.
Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure. Okay, either way. I'm not going to spend too much time debating fickle topics here. All right. Take up for Nouns.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. We'll watch this back.
Yeah, so far, Nouns have just been having their way with Ironblood on this T side. Doesn't seem like Ironblood stood much of a chance at all. The only rounds they've managed to secure were the pistol in the following 2 rounds.
And even those were really close with Stamina
Yeah.
bringing it down to, well, it was a 1v2 that had to be clutched up in the full Eco Deagle round.
Yep.
Yeah, they weren't even the prettiest of rounds, were they? That's the rough part. Even the round where they got the bomb site on B, I mean, all of these have been close besides the actual pistol that Iron Blood were able to get. Other than that, Nouns have been certainly dominating. Everyone's showing up as well. I mean, the kill distribution, nice and tight between these players. Everyone's had some big individual moments. Looking like things are going quite nicely. And Stamina, Zai wooing it up, Banana.
Oh no!
Oh, but it catches
Kobe's,
HGs.
double Kobe's.
Whoa, my goodness. Hey, they're still going in. I mean, there's no stopping here. We've already committed 2 players. We gotta commit the rest. And the bomb.
Oh yeah, bomb is down.
Right in
Good
front
shout.
of the car.
Yeah, that's not like, the best place for it.
Ah, it's
Oof.
getting hot. Oh, goodness.
Jeez. No way, cheese.
I'm so prepared for Nouns to find a way to win this round.
I was about to say that it's looking like Iron Blood are finally going to come out with their first convincing round win, but
Oh, those shots.
casting curse is a thing, so who knows? This could
Yeah,
go
you're
either
you're on the mic now.
way. Yeah, can't be saying that kind of stuff out loud.
Oh, goodness.
No one wants to get spammed by this op.
Oh, I mean, they're going for swings here. It's risky, but with bwills on 4, it doesn't help. And dare to follow up. And the movement ain't quite there instead of trying to transfer that spray. Not enough.
This is a really important round here for Iron Blood. Finally get to start building some economy, maybe pick up some momentum and get themselves back in the game.
The thing that sucks is they got so much T-side economy to chew through as well.
Yeah.
They bought up, and CJ, he's going to be the lowest. But they've still got another healthy buy-in, which is always a really rough place to be at for your CT side.
We have a score update from our other stream that's running. We have an exciting one between MIBR and ATK going down. Right now, both teams slugging out. In fact, no one on either squad is really taking the game by storm. It's been a messy brawl. That's also on Inferno on ESL_CSGO. Things
They're
are
not able to open,
oh
though.
my. Team kill. That helps.
Unfortunate.
That's something.
Or Cynic. Maybe that's just revenge for stealing his ace, though.
Ooh. Oh, the nade plus the spam could have gotten it done right there.
Oh, no.
They lost Intra at the bottom of middle. Now they have a ton of utility for this retake. Yes, they get to clear out all of the site. But from Banana, they can't deal with that op, or if they can, they can get access to that bomb. They need to do it quick, though, and, well, do you have a smoke for the defuse? Oh,
no.
that's the round ender right there from Stamina. There's no winning that one. And he gets a 4K. This man's opping has just been great this series. Let's get it right.
He's had Inferno as well. I mean, that's not easy to do. There's not a lot of comfortable players that can just work the op, especially have impact here. He's going for some initiative, but he's also showing up in the late rounds. I mean, this is a lot of impact coming through.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's been well positioned too. Like, he's been active on the op. Is that like the biggest thing? Compare that to Dare, who's been opping for a very long period of time and is struggling now. As I say that, though. Gosh, as soon as I start talking up players, man, and talking down certain other ones, is Cynic gonna walk this smoke?
Looks interested.
Yeah, but at the same time, bwills towards Banana. The boost catches him off. Dare gonna return. Oh man, Cynic blasts Dare in that head-to-head, and that's gonna cause a scramble for this defense.
They're certainly scrambling. They're trying to reassemble the setups here, but they're so concerned about this motive position, and they should be. Because Cynic, he could be anywhere right now.
Walking up lane. That smoke, though, cuts off a big angle. Trying to isolate these fights around that smoke, though. Shane is going to spray down too. And at least a chance here for Iron Blood as they will salvage this one and bring it to 5.
Yeah, you'd mentioned stamina's upping so far this game, and disregarding this round where he got picked off by Dare, like we just saw, you can really see, like I was talking about in the pregame, where his IGLing experience really gives him a really solid idea of, like you were saying, Cole, like where to position himself, how to have impact in the mid round, where to be active and proactive. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing so far from him on the op.
Pop, I wouldn't say pop quiz, but I guess a pop question. Rapid fire. Anubis, are you guys playing it? Are you gonna leak anything?
Ooh.
It seems like a
That's
fun
big question
map so far. We haven't really done much on it just yet since we're going into player break, but and the CCT we just played didn't have Anubis in the pool, so no reason to be practicing it for that.
Got it.
But first impressions, definitely that I think it's a better map than Ancient and Vertigo.
Vertigo, I can't believe they released
I can't
Vertigo.
stand this Vertigo slander.
Well, no, I'm talking about like the initial release of Vertigo, right? That wasn't a map, dude.
God.
That was just like, you know, an obstacle course.
That's fair enough.
What is going on here?
Cynic again.
Smoked
He's
off
done the same
speedway
thing.
and walked through it.
There's no way he actually walked through it. You're right.
He's in their spot. I mean,
They are throwing them all out of whack.
what is going on here?
What is going on?
We have X-ray, the mini map, everything, and I could not tell you what to do in this
Just
situation.
moid off the B rotators. There's no help for poor Intra.
All alone
You're
on
just-
the A site, literally
is-
in the middle of the site.
It's so tragic. You can't
there's
can't
nothing you
beat
can
that.
do.
You just can't.
Let him rotate.
You can't save.
Get him some help.
You can't save if you're Dare. You're 9 HP and they know exactly where you are. Oh dear. He's even bringing out the Deagle for this occasion. Oh goodness. It's another 10-5 for Nouns, but this time on the T side, they just got their way with absolutely everything. That is quoting Joe Munster Lima. And we're going to go ahead and toss this one off to a halftime break. We'll see you on the other side.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Half number 2 coming your way. It's Phi, Cole, and Joe Munster Lima joining us on the call for tonight. And it's another 10-5 half for Nouns. They've been looking good all night. I had some doubts about them going into this, but those have quickly been whisked away.
I agree. Yeah, they're coming into playoffs confident. I guess we maybe should have anticipated that. They always show up in playoffs quite nicely. But look at this, Carson.
Oh, this is
he's
about
gonna
to be a
have
triple.
Absolutely
or
disgusting
not.
flank. Oh, yeah, they slipped on by.
He has no idea.
They have no idea. Carson's taking too long on this flank that they're already going to be out the balcony. And Stamina is going to have to try his metal at something. And Carson at the bottom of these steps could not hit the shots initially, and that's going to cost him. It's all on his Stamina. An armorless USP. He gets away with 2. This guy's on fire right now. He gets the 3rd. Stamina is on a rager this game, and then Carson cleans up the last 2 in middle. That was looking terrible.
Oh, no. He's just dominating.
Stamina here.
Oh.
I mean, that 3rd, there it is.
All right, the 7th bullet gets the 3rd. That's all good.
Hey, man, 3 kills is 3 kills. You take them however you can get them.
I mean, how often do you see like a solo pit player? That's something I always have kind of concerns for, is teams putting a lot of presence towards B, because I know a lot of teams like to go B on pistol, but A is a really hard site to retake.
Yeah.
And I feel like you need players like that can multi-kill.
Burning 100 to 0 is Intra, and this is falling into place. I mean, a pistol round was basically a necessity here for Ironblood. We haven't seen anything out of their T side yet, but just the way Nouns have been winning their rounds has put a lot of confidence in the CT side rather than what Ironblood can do. I think they know exactly where Dare is.
Starting to hone in on him. I think they even know he could have slipped out of apartments with Stamina's position.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, he has no idea what sort of timings he's finding right now.
Wait, he's actually just split the gap.
Multiple gaps slipped in this round.
Oh, and then he flick up and oh, how did he get there? I don't know.
How is he there? That's the classic calm.
Oh, goodness. So, your 3 months with Evil Geniuses. You said you liked the coaching atmosphere. How has been the 3 years with the guys on Party Astronauts?
It's been crazy experience. A lot of ups and downs, that's for sure. But very valuable experience. Learned a lot, grew a lot, had a lot of fun. Don't regret any of it.
There was that era of Counter-Strike for sure, where it was just orgless teams running the world.
Yeah.
B&B versus
Party Astronauts.
PA.
Yeah, I kind of miss it sometimes, the PA branding.
I still got that hoodie. That's one of my best hoodies I got. I'll tell you that. It's actually like a well-made hoodie. Props to that.
That was one of the things that I was really pushing for when we did our only merch drop was I don't care if we like take a hit on the profit margins as long as the quality is like better. So especially for the hoodie, because I know people really like hoodies. So
yeah.
I was really pushing for
Stamina oh my gosh, Stamina just comes up with another triple kill this half, saving the round.
Stamina.
He's just dominating. This is a really good look from them, especially with a little bit of worries coming into this as to how exactly they would look. I know a lot of promise from that CCP tournament where he was doing quite well, and they beat Complexity, kind of a slight asterisk with the fact that they were playing with Allsert from Norway.
Yeah,
but I mean, outside of that, like, still an impressive win, right?
Yeah, regardless, definitely an impressive one. I'll agree with you there.
Stamina's
fashion as well.
Very good. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Things are getting a little weird towards middle, but then the molly comes through, forcing Intra out, and the rest of the pistols all the wayside. You know, the biggest thing I appreciate is that, like, some esports merch... Oh, it's down. Oh,
okay.
Shane, whoa!
It's their turn. It's their turn with the deagles.
Oh, my goodness. Stamina's still alive. Oh, but not anymore. He couldn't convert the kill. The classic 88 and 4.
super low HP though. Yeah, I think Cynic can do this. Just has to hit a couple of body shots. No problem for him.
This is kind of his brand.
Body shot her.
No, I'm not saying body shot. I'm saying clutch winner. Come on.
Okay. I mean, he can be both. No.
Got a molly as well, but I don't know if that molly will be useful. And they got a nasty crossfire.
Yeah, halfway ticked. Cynic not getting anything for free here.
Yeah.
Is he
He's
just gonna
looking for
YOLO
some
it?
damage.
Oh, he can actually catch them on the fall.
No.
Oh
Not
no!
like this.
No!
Oh, if you just
if he
went
went through, if he went for the defuse.
You could have mollied Moto. I mean, obviously we've got X-ray, so we know every last detail around. But if you molly Moto and jumped out right there, I don't really know if they could have done anything.
Well, these are the round-winning shots, folks. One.
I love the hunting of Eeks right here from CJ. You gotta swing. You gotta swing. Ecos are calling your name.
He's just looking for that refrag and went a little too wide.
Got blasted.
The strongest of soldiers couldn't resist that.
That's how
I
the
will
story
finally get
goes.
to talk about my point about esports merch. Some of it is like just really, just like like, you know, just you kind of just feel it's pretty bad quality. Yeah, polyester. There you go. From our producer, but that is some clean, fine cotton right there. I rep that.
Appreciate you.
My dog chewed up my PA hat.
No.
I know.
Unlucky.
He chews up all my hats. He chewed up my B&B and Mustache Masters hats, so
Yeah.
I'm now currently hatless.
No keys.
cap.
Literally no cap. These are the type of rounds Nouns win.
Yeah, they sure do. Although they're kind of rotating in the wrong position. CJ has to go big.
Yep. But the good molly in towards Pool is gonna force them out. Angles being taken here by CJ, going for these pre-fires, almost lines up a double. It's a team kill that actually comes through. That makes it the 1-for-1, but the spam through the smoke. That's the offer down. That's dare.
Very winnable.
Oh no, this is getting into a very odd situation now. 3 versus 4, Intra at the back of the site. There's no real crossfires being held at the moment. It's individual duels, and Nouns have those player advantages. They're going to try and swing for a kill. Nothing giving just yet.
Maybe if Intra had that off right in front of him.
There's a chance, but these duels are being won. EB, they don't need that off throughout an entire one. Ooh. As Joe mentions, it's a now done. Intra just snipes down 3 with it. Unbelievable.
Nice shooting. Some big frags. That's a big round to win right there.
I was about to say, I just couldn't imagine a world where Ironblood win it outside of those sort of heroics coming through, like a nice little multi-kill from New Box, exactly what you need. I was gonna say, Dare unfortunately gets spammed down right there. Once you take down the Opper trying to get into New Box, I feel like those rounds become so much winnable for the CT side.
Yep.
Oh, are we gonna see a zinger? No, not today. Yeah, there's still some gas in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't write everything off. I feel like that's a very NA thing to hit a certain round count and just let your foot off the gas pedal.
If Ironblood can manage to pull out a win on this next round coming up, then there's definitely potential for some overtime here. You know what they say about Inferno, right? 16-14 or overtime. The only 2 ways it goes.
Oh.
It's a pretty common saying on our team.
That's the way it's gone over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like right now. That's why you gotta always be careful with the Chipotle burrito orderings. You gotta time them right.
Yeah, that's our thing. That's our thing.
Unpredictable.
Look, I'm trying. Yeah, Counter-Strike games are unpredictable, and I tried to predict them with my burrito ordering skills, but sometimes it just goes wrong. You'll have no idea what I'm really talking about.
Yeah, I think people are gonna be a little lost here.
Yeah. Re-clear here. Oh, but Intra wasn't blind. So now they have that man advantage rolling on this B site. They're gonna press that issue. CJ's gonna jump in front of the smoke. He has the A1, but he doesn't have the kill. In between burst joys, pushes through. So much damage. But the the site cleared. The nade does touch down. Is that enough?
Fearlessly standing out in the open while they're spamming the smokes.
There goes another.
You're gonna have a little bit of a late flank. There's not a single kit though on anyone on this
Cynic's not
CT
even going
side.
for it.
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't think he's just. I mean, there's no way now.
Like they're
Yeah.
just playing for damage. Yeah. This is gonna be a really hard retake. They don't have any. They only have 2 smokes, no flashes.
Yeah. That's
Better to just save them, especially with the low damaged economy.
Once you get to a certain point in rounds, do you feel like you can go for like different kinds of risks? Like right now, if you're 13-8 up, right, you can probably aggress down banana with a flashbang. Nice kills towards the exit from stamina.
And there you go. There's that damage.
But like if you're at a 13-8 scoreline, CT side, you might start losing a couple rounds here or there. Do you want to just kind of go for some of the, I guess, gimmickier plays to try and get 14, or do you just keep going with a certain style?
It just comes down to comfortability. Like in situations like that, you kind of just want to go with what your team has the most recent like reps on, what you guys know will, you'll be able to execute confidently. Taking a risk isn't a bad idea. It just comes down to if you're comfortable taking that risk, because a lot of people will take risks, but they'll have that doubt in their mind, and once you have that doubt that maybe this isn't the right thing to be doing, or you might not like be able to do it successfully, that's when things start falling apart. And a team like Nouns, they're not going to feel like that. If they want to take a risk, they're just going to go balls to the wall, and they're going to do it, and they're going to feel good doing it.
Like this, Cynic
Like
swings
this.
mid, and there you go. 1 kill and 90% on the other with that dink. Stamina on the other end. Ooh, it's so risky playing that angle as they can walk around the edge of the smoke. Are you going to re-peek this? He's going to try and flash for himself.
Here.
Yeah, and
They're
that's
definitely going to go through the smoke. There's no reason not to with 2 people here. Or there's the flash for the info. Yep.
Need some quick rotates back to B, and right now they've only got CJ. He's got to get that smoke molly combo down.
Oh, and he's not even going to get in front of it. So they will have the site for near free. Shane taking a lick of that molly, but molly not actually striking down onto the bomb plant spot. So safe plant 4v4.
This might be a retake they go for. They have the flashes for the retake. They can drop a smoke on one of the choke points, isolate some fights.
No, that might call it off.
Yeah, instead they go for pick without the flash. It's gonna cost them.
And it's time to back away and save. CJ scooping up the op, and it's double digits now for Iron Blood. As they found a couple successful rounds in this. I mean, they've been nice edge. Like, there have been certain opportunities there for now. This Cynic could come away with the 2 for none there towards middle. Some risks being taken by Nouns. They come close to paying off, but Iron Blood are still able to battle through that.
Yeah. Stamina just barely missing a timing there on the arch peaks too. Had he kept jiggling, he might have been able to pick one off and fall back a little safely, putting them in a nice advantage. But unfortunately, took his flash out. Didn't get that information.
So, some other results have come through. We have ATK taking the pick of MIBR and Inferno, and, well, it follows your rule of thumb there, Munster, of 19-15 in overtime.
16-14 overtime. I mean, it's even up to like the top tier, like pro level. You know, like if you look at the map statistics, Inferno is just that map that it's just so evenly balanced across the board. Everybody's good at it. Everybody is willing to play it as the 3rd map or willing to pick into it. So, and just the way that it's laid out, the map, it's just. It's a good map to have as a decider.
This is weird. Carson has gone uncleared, and I'm not even sure. Do they recognize he's up top? The comms haven't quite come through. The kills do, though.
No way.
Yeah, that was a no-scope from Dare. All right, 3 versus 3. Now, do you try this?
So again, that A side retake. I mean, these are so difficult, and Dare's got a prime position as well.
Yeah, there's no way you clear this, surely. 33 HP is a problem, but he checks behind him. He doesn't hit the shot. It's another miss. From Dare, there are some problems now for Ironblood as both players are trapped in the site.
Yep.
This is going to be a problem. 2v3. Util could clear them all out, and there's the first swing. bwills goes down. It's up to Droid up on the top box as he falls. Is there time?
Well, bwills got it. He has a kit, surely. Oh my god.
Oh my. Less a half a second and some change. For now, it's 14-10.
That was a big run. Ironblood was starting to build some momentum there, and they just cut him off.
I feel like that's gut-wrenching as well for Dare, because he had the right idea. He just in time started to clear that flank, but just an awkward angle for him as well. Right, and then you watch that round kind of fall to pieces from that point on.
Great nade damage early as well. Dare kind of shut down on this peak.
Looks like they're gonna go into some kind of car retake here. Probably set up for a flash to duel some of these players progressing banana.
Yeah, haven't heard many sound cues yet, though, so they might want to jump the gun. They're going to wait for stamina to make the first move. Not sure Snav got a glimpse of bwills there.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
And that might cost them. Retake utility is going to come through. It's going to force Dare into the angle. He is going to burn.
Oh, no.
He took the last tick of that molly trying to get away.
Sacrificed himself to smoke off the molly for the rest of his team.
Let's see if it can work out, though, because Droid, that's a free kill. That's an easy one on a bwills. The spam through the smoke is good for CJ. The bomb comes spilling forward. Shane hears the utility being pulled. He swings the smoke, and it's going to give them the B site.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there that he took his smoke out. In a situation like that, it might just be better to keep your gun up, just in case there's another player there. It's going to be a tough retake. If they even try.
Yeah.
Dude, you got good utility, but again, it's about half ticked. They're really slowly moving up here, and as soon as they make noise, it's going to tune in both of these players.
You have a molly, though, that's going towards the back of the site that will
Nice.
force out Shane, and it's only Intra. Time is ticking once again, but a smoke on the bomb, it is there, but it has to come down to a spam battle, and he's not able to connect. That's gonna be series point for Nouns.
That's tough. That's a really heartbreaking round again. That's back to
Yikes.
back. That's just slipped right on through their fingertips.
Spraying a little bit too far to the right there.
And he,
Those
even
are-
as he transferred the spray over, it felt like the spray control just wasn't there.
Yeah, those are the types of rounds where you watch that back after the fact, and it just hurts to see just how close you were to winning it.
And that could just be the end of the line here for Ironblood. Of course, the lower bracket would await them. But teams like MIBR, and get this, Team 1 are down a map right now against Disconnected.
Wow. Okay.
If you like that kind of news.
CT side, ancient. Looks like for Disconnected. It's a tricky task. But this looks like it's gonna go pretty heavily in the way of Ironblood. It might just be another save.
Yeah, absolutely. No reason to risk your economy going for a retake like this. 4v5. Just keep all those guns up. You have 4 more chances. No stress.
I'm just wondering here, Joe. Like, do you have any like stories that you always bring up here for PA? Like, what's one of your favorite moments playing with like the PA guys so far?
One of my favorite moments. Ugh.
Yeah.
Definitely the frag win. Winning Fragadelphia, I had never done it before. Only John G on our team had won a Fragadelphia before, which, funnily enough, it was against us. Like, our core. But yeah, winning Fragadelphia was pretty big for us. I think to date that was like the biggest event that we had won. It's the only LAN event that I've ever won, and that was an insane feeling, especially having the NA versus EU matchup for the finals. and then having the crowd on our side cheering for us was an amazing feeling. It's something I've
That
never
was
felt
electric.
before.
You know, there's
Yeah.
something about the esports crowd that's really just like, it is just something else.
Yeah, it was very unique. I'm excited to feel that again one day.
Because like everyone who watches like esports games, they're not asleep at the wheel, right? Like when you go to like a regular sports game, everyone is so into it, which is what I love.
What about like some of the online wins? Because I know, like making it into Pro League, big deal for like any team. So like, what was that? I know it was online, but for you as a team.
Like we've had a handful of like Cash Cup wins. The Pro League one was big because a lot of us had been grinding in the ECL level for a very long time, and then finally getting that opportunity, especially against a really strong team like Extra Salt at the time, was an amazing feeling. But unfortunately, that feeling got diluted quickly because we didn't get to play Pro League for like another 7 months after, so just kind of sitting there waiting to play was unlucky. But yeah, no, I mean, it's been a lot of big moments, a lot of like key steps in our progression as a team, and those are definitely a few of them.
Picking the right site here is Ironblood into this A site. With only 2 players in position, but Carson's one of them. First kill for him. They still have yet to even find where Cynic is playing from, though. Behind the hay car, and it's good for the one. Spam through the smoke. Still dancing around. Sees where Droid is planting. Oh my gosh, it's so tantalizing to hunt the planter, but he finds the kill in towards lane.
What is happening?
He has danced around. He has somehow managed to stay alive this entire time. He's inside a pit, face to face, though. Still chances here for Ironblood, but it's now down to Droid, and a great spray down from CJ, and that's going to be the series. It's Nouns who will be advancing up into that upper bracket, and Ironblood have to face the lowers with teams like potentially Team 1 and MIBR waiting for them.
That's a tough one right there for Ironblood, but a great victory coming through from Nouns again. That's confident there. We had our predictions, and honestly, again, I thought that Ironblood could have put up a little bit of a better fight after what was a super promising season, but Nouns just showed up into the server, man. Stamina map too, dominated. He really was able to stake claim on that map, and then you had everyone really on map 1. It was the Cynic and bwills combo, but a great performance overall.
Yeah, but you know what? No matter how it's a 2-0, it's NA Counter-Strike, so it's guaranteed